Since I've never been called a man of few words, let me say it as simply as I can. Yes, I accept your nomination to run and serve with Barack Obama, the next president of the United States of America.
Joe Biden back in 2008. 8 years later, the vice president in Philadelphia this week for his political valedictory. There it is. And I sat down with him earlier in the week to reflect on his time in the White House and his friendship with President Obama. You've talked a lot about your relationship with President Obama. You guys have become very good friends over the last 8 years. You've also talked about being in private, hollering at each other. How does a vice president know when to do that, when that's okay?
Well, you know whether you have a real relationship with the president, when you know it's real. And with Barack and me, with the president and me, it's real. And by the way, one of the things when I asked why he wanted me, he said, "I know you'll never not tell me what you think is right." And I think that's what Hillary got in Tim. Tim is not going to go in there and say, "Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am." Look, if he thinks she's wrong, he's going to say, "I think you're wrong. Here's what I think you should do." I like the guy. I mean, the guy's solid, and he's smart.
John Podesta was talking about what Secretary Clinton was looking for, and he said, you need someone who you're always going to want that person to walk into a meeting.
That's exactly right. And I've never been at a place where the president hasn't, if I've not been there, called and said, "Joe, I need you here," or "Joe, can you be on this hookup on a secure line?" I mean, I know he values my. Now, and by the way, we
don't always agree.
No, but we've never disagreed on a matter of substance. It's always been about tactic. Where we disagreed has been tactical disagreement. Should we do this in order to promote this goal? We both agree this is the objective. Well, tactically, I think we should do this. He thinks we should do it another way. He's president. Tim said, "Well, what's it like being vice president?" I said, "Remember, you got a V in front of your name." Vice president.
And never forget it.
Yeah.
You won your first election back in 1970.
That's right.
Newcastle County Council.
70, yeah. Newcastle County Council.
In about 6 months, you'll walk out of the White House,
Yeah.
walk out of public office for the first time in 46 years.
Have to be gainfully employed.
Hard to say goodbye?
I don't plan on saying goodbye. My dad used to have an expression. It's a lucky person gets up in the morning, puts both feet in the floor, knows what they're about to do, and thinks it still matters. I still care deeply about so many things, and so I'm going to be engaged. I'm going to be out there as with a platform to talk about the things that I care about in foreign policy, in violence against women, the inequity of the tax structure, and I think I'll still have, at least for some time, particularly on cancer, convening capability to bring together folks to. But look, this is what I've done my whole life, and I can't imagine. Someone said, to me, you ought to just retire. And I'd say, I always judge people who spend a lot of time in public office, say they care about things. If the day after they leave, they no longer talk about them, then I don't think they cared much about them. I care deeply about these things, and there's many opportunities.
Maybe run for something again?
Well, I don't plan on that, George, but, I've learned a long time ago, you don't say anything for absolutely certain. I still, there's that old Satchel Paige phrase, they asked Satchel Paige, he won a game on his 47th birthday as a pitcher. And they said, "Satch, what's it like, 47, winning the big?" He said, "Boys, that's not how I look at age." He said, "How do you look at it?" He said, "I look at it this way. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are?" I'm 44, so I'm ready to go.
Sounds good. Mr. Vice President, thank you.
Thanks.